All right. What is going on, everybody? It's March 17th, Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. And it's St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Hopefully, your P&L is reflecting green and you're able to celebrate St. Patty's Day in style. TKAT going supernova right now from $6 all the way up to $17. An $11 move. Wow. Every single pullback. Pullback, go. Pullback, go. Pullback, go. Pullback, go. Just non-stop on this thing. It's an ATM. TKAT. IMTE. From 450 to 750. EYES with an epic comeback. $12.50 all the way up to almost $15. Keep an eye on EYES. This 10-minute is looking great. It's looking really good. Somebody could be getting squeezed potentially. I could see this running back up to $16.30s, and then above that will be $18. And then the magic number, $20. I can't reach it just yet. There we go. So keep an eye on EYES. The longer it holds up above 14, the better. We also got OCG from 550 up to 950. I mean, these are insane moves, guys. These stocks are moving dollars at a time. Insane opportunity out here. OCG could be gearing up here. If it holds up above this 450 or 850, it's gearing up for a pop, most definitely. Connect your trend line on that. It'll keep popping up to that. 840s, 50s is support. If it can push up through, $10 will be the next level. I mean, this thing's got room to run. Over 940, next resistance is $18. What's the float on this? 10 million float. Volume's already at 50 million. They've rotated that float 5 times. TKAT. Let's see what this is. 6 million float. Volume's at 27 million. That's pretty insane, guys. Compared to what was that stock yesterday? SBLG? SGLB? Yeah, SGLB a couple days ago had 285 million in volume. Insane. And it didn't even really, it moved, but not that great price action. So it's overcrowded. Then you get a stock like TKAT, 27 million in volume on the day, not even close to what SBLG did, and it's a lower float. Just look at how much cleaner this price action is. The stock is just pulling back, ripping, pulling back, ripping, because it's not crowded. When you have overcrowded stocks, you have so many personalities going in on that stock, so many different trading strategies, so many different beliefs. People trading MACD, Fibonacci retracements, pivot points, price action, volume, RSI. The list goes on and on and on. Look at that. From 15 bucks already surging back up to $17. There's good opportunity on this bad boy today. Wow. I keep telling myself I'm not going to chase after this. And every time I say that, it pushes up higher and higher and higher. It pushes up, tops out. You say to yourself, I can't chase after that. It just moved up from 6 to 10. I can't buy this. And then it pushes up even higher. And then you tell yourself, I can't buy that. It just pushed up from 9 to 12. What's it do? Pushes up higher. Then the next pullback. I can't buy that pullback. It just pushed up on me 3 straight times without failing. It's gotta fail this time. But keeps going. Keeps going. And right now it's at that stage again where if I get in now, is it going to keep going, or is it going to be this time that it fails? Then after you get comfortable and then you pull the trigger, the stock fails. The types of games that they play with your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be the 6th time now. Buying the pullback and selling into the rip as it's pushing. I'd be careful with TKAT, guys. At this point, it's just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Eventually, it's not going to push. And when it falls, it's going to fall hard. Such an insane move. So today, show you guys real quickly. I traded 4 stocks today. I was green on all 4 trades. I'm up on the day almost $7,000. I'll take it. I'm not going to get greedy. I'm not going to chase after these stocks to give back all of my hard work from the morning. Let these stocks keep pushing, because what that is going to generate, it's going to generate FOMO, fear of missing out. And that's what we want at the end of the trading day for all the people who skipped today or didn't even show up. People who traded in the morning and lost and left for the day, they're going to say, wow, look at how much money I could have made. This stock ran from $6 to $20. That's a $14 move. Wow. I'm going to be here tomorrow. That's what they're going to say. The first stock that pops up on the scanners, I'm going after it. Right here. Ah, I might be missing out. Oh. They run to their Robinhood account. They market order buy in. Buy at the top. Human nature never changes. So many opportunities out here today. Almost looks like it's creating like a big arch on it. I don't know. The low enough float stock. This thing could go parabolic. Over $20, that's a big area for this stock. Wow, this thing could really, really start skipping dollars at a time. OCG just had a big pop on it. Look at that. Broke over that trend line from 840s, 850s, pushing $10 now. This thing's going to probably gap up to 10 and pop to 1050. Yeah, there's momentum in the market. You could see it clear as day. I want to talk real quickly about LIZI. This was the #1 stock yesterday. The #1 stock. LIZI had 63 million in volume yesterday. Look at how much it moved. This morning when it opened up and started spiking, guess how much volume was in on this stock in this area right here for the day? Just started. 2 million, 3 million. That's it. Then you got a stock like, what was that one that was gapping up this morning? AR something. Darn it, I forgot that stock that was gapping up this morning. See, it's not even up on the top percentage gainers list anymore. But at one point it had like 60 million in volume on the day. AREC. And look what happened to it. #1 stock pre-market. Total volume as of right now, 71 million. So overcrowded, very random. You don't know which way the stock wants to go. Look at these moves. Down, up, and then fade. Overcrowded. Nothing really going on. And then you got a stock like LIZI, little 2 million, 3 million in volume on the day. It gets a push from $12.25 all the way up to $14. A $2 move. That's the easy money, guys, right there. Every single day, people forget about the previous day's stocks because they all move on to the newest and greatest thing. Think about it in life. When the new iPhones come out, or the new Xbox or PlayStation comes out, you can't find them anywhere, and you see lines, super long lines, in the product on back order because people love going after the newest and shiny new thing. It's human nature. It's going to reflect the same thing in the stock market. That make a lot of sense? Easy move on LIZI. Morning pop forms a triangle right here at VWAP, a mental $13. From 13 pushes all 14, $1. Whether being in a stock like AREC, zoom in on that bad boy, look at how wild those wicks are to the upside and downside. There's so much indecision and people just blow it. Look at the volume. Every single candle on average has about 1 million in volume on average. It's overcrowded. You have too many personalities, beliefs, trading strategies in on this stock. And it just leads to randomness. So I really hope you guys took that lesson and ran with it. I don't really care about what's running right now because I made my money for the day. These stocks can run all they want. I'm not going to get FOMO and chase after stocks and blow my account up. I'm a professional. That's what we want to be here, professionals. Nothing really going on the gap scanners this morning either. I told the chat it was going to probably be a scanner day. Sure enough, all these stocks that were gapping up with press releases had a quick morning pop and then faded off. And then all these stocks just start hitting the scans at around 10:30, 11. Look at all that volume pumping into OCG. That's insane. EYES. Telling you guys, this one's setting up for something big, I think. It's on high watch. I mean, heck, even TAOP is still looking good. TAOP could run. Yeah, this thing's got room to run. $15, $18, $20. $5 million float. TKAT, I feel the end is coming near. Look at that grind up. From here, it may get one more euphoria pop to that $20, and then after that, it's game over. Think of these stocks as people. This thing has just been on a marathon, non-stop, going and going and going and going. OCG, this could have a continuation right here. Yup, as it starts to pop. I could see it pushing back up over 1050s. There's 11. Just made $750 real quick on that. Stock finally picked the direction it wants to go. Opens up, pulls back. Good $10 mental level. Boom, surges up to 11. Gotta act fast on them. Quick $724, putting me up on the day. $7,300. Awesome. I'll take it. In reality, that's 2-3 months worth of work for the average Joe. Let's go, guys. This market's on fire right now. Small cap stocks are heating back up. March Madness had a little bit of a lag to it. OCG, TKAT, KMPH, EYES, IMTE, SLGG, TAOP, LIZI, IMTX. That's 9 stocks that I just listed off right there. Now look at IMTE. Getting that lift up to 750s. This thing can run as well. Here it goes. Blast off, baby. Up over 8. IMTE, what's the float on that? 4 million, 5 million. Volume on the day, 7.4 million. Here's that $8 test, blowing up over 8 to 810. That's a wicked move, guys. From 7 to 810 in a minute. TAOP starting to lift. Everything's starting to lift right now. TAOP, be careful with that one, guys. It's a lighter volume play. That thing can rip as well. Someone just bought almost 19,000 shares at 13.10. IMTE battling with that $8. What a wicked move. Look at that. JFIN popping up. TAOP hitting the scanners. Now everybody's going to chase after TAOP. It's going to run up to $13.50. $13.50, $14. Look at that breakout. That's what I love about Street Smart Edge. You could easily zoom in and out of these charts. And I like how it turns it into a line chart. It just paints the picture real clear. TAOP, wait for a pullback. Let it gear up for a continuation. IMTE really pushing up over $8 now. From 8 to 850s. SLGG starting to lift up off that 750s. Wow, so much activity going on right now. This is what I'm talking about, guys. You'll know when a stock's tradable. It'll kick you in your shins and it'll have air horns blowing in your face. Clear as day. Trade me. I'm tradable. Just look at the environment around you. IMTE, TKAT, OCG. OCG may get another surge back up on it. It'll surge right back up to 1050. You want to try to catch these stocks as early as possible. Because once volume starts flowing into it, it just gets too overcrowded. An alright move on LPCN. You really got to load up on a stock like that, and I don't I don't really pay attention to stocks under $2. Just look at it. Took here in the morning. It had a good push from $1.50 to almost $2, 50 cent. But from $1.70 to $2, that's 30 cent. Compared to these stocks out here, like OCG, that's running from 6 to 10.50. IMTE from 4.50 to 8.50. TKAT from $6 to $18. I'd much rather pay attention to these bad boys than a stock that's moving 25 cents at a time. I'm here to make that money, not put a little pocket change in my pocket. These stocks that rip like this too, like OCG, ripping 50, 75 cents at a time. You don't have to buy that much. You could buy 500 shares, 1,000 shares. That stock rips up 50 cent in a blink of an eye. You're up $500 like that. EYES, it's getting close. It's like that, how that 10 minutes set up on it. OCG is going to try to get it snap up right here. It'll snap right up to 1050 OCG. TAOP, nice continuation. Nice little pullback. Boom, snaps up. Man, I really think EYES is going to have a huge move on it. Look at that 10 minute on TAOP. And don't forget about IMTX. That could have a good bounce on it. It's leveled out. From 15, it could rip right back up to 16. Yeah, TKAT, now that it's broken its trend, just be careful. Don't try catching a falling knife. Don't try predicting bottoms. Don't try predicting bounces. Let the stock play out and just paint a picture. Like that saying goes, don't trade what you don't understand. So if you're sitting there and your adrenaline's rushing, you're all sitting straight up, close to your monitor, finger on the trigger, you need to chill out. You're just setting yourself up for disaster. The risk versus reward here on EYES is pretty good. You put a stop down below. I'd put my stop at like 1380. Give it some room to move. This thing could effortlessly rip to 1450, up 50 cents. I could see it pushing up to 15, playing around at 15. And if it gets over 15, next level's 1550, $16. We all know how much EYES likes to run and rip. I mean, just scroll out on that chart. Look at it, how many times this stock has just popped. Here, 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 there, and then today. That's the type of personality that it has. So you want to pay attention to what type of a personality a stock has. The personality on EYES is telling us clear as day. It loves to surge. OCG starting to fail. IMTE still pushing. Remember 8 was resistance a moment ago? How it was just sitting at $8. Looking at all those candlesticks at $8. Then when it finally got up over 8, it pushed up to 860s, and when it pulled back, look what area held as support. $8. So how those candles were forming at $8, and even back here you can see it was trying to pop to 8. That general area, $8. Saying goes, hold resistance, should hold as support. Wow, so much is just going on right now. My eyes are just everywhere. EYES trying to get that pop. This could really take off and get going. This thing loves to rip. SLGG is starting to get a rip off 750 as well. That pop on SLGG to $8. $7.60, $8. That's 40 cents. It ripped. $14.20s. Now that it's starting to go, people will chase after it, and then it'll push you up because you've seen it before it happened. It's all about trusting in yourself. You see it forming and setting up, you get an idea of what could happen. Trust in yourself, pull the trigger, rather than contemplating about it. I don't know. I mean, I'm scared. I don't know. I think it'll do it, but I'm just scared. I'm gonna sit this one out. 5 minutes go by. I knew it. I knew it was gonna go. I knew it. Now I'm gonna chase after it and lose my portfolio. And you enter in on it. And it's gone. All of it. It's gone. Great job today, guys, in the chat. You guys were all on top of it, calling it out this morning. Market opened. We patiently waited. We had a game plan. We set out pre-market. Market opens. We're sitting, waiting patiently, waiting for our setups, waiting for the stocks to come to us. And we executed it. EYES. LIZI. See, Beth had a quick trade on that ARCE. Great job today, guys. Lock in those profits, walk away for the day. The EYES all the way up to 1430s. I don't know what you guys are waiting on. If you haven't joined the chat yet, you guys are missing out. I'm telling you. Every single day, we're pulling in consistent profit every single day. You show up to the chat every day, get that screen time in, you're going to learn. You're going to learn something new every day. I've been doing this for almost 6 years now. What did you guys trade today? I traded EYES. IMTX, KMPH, LIZI, and OCG. We got like 2 hours left before the market closes. We'll see if the market gives us good opportunities going into the close. I don't know, these stocks that ran up all morning, they may just fade off. I don't know though. Always have an open mind. Anything can happen. See how EYES just popped up and then it pulled back and it just hugged that 55 EMA right here. And then from that gets a nice push right up off of it. Telling you guys, something big's gonna happen with EYES. And if you cash in on it, then you don't have any excuses. You can join the chat. Invest in your education and knowledge. I've had so many people send me messages. They blew up their account, but they won't even pay $20 for education. It's sad. $20, $50 a month for education, but you'll blow up a $2,000 account, a $10,000 account. That's pretty foolish. You need a mentor and you need a community and a team in this game. If you want to do it on your own, it's hard. It really is. You're going to be battling with yourself nonstop, day in and day out. You want to surround yourself with like-minded individuals to motivate yourself, push yourself to reach your goals. We're all surrounded by energy in this world, everywhere we go. So if you're always hanging around negative people, you're gonna consume that. And you're gonna start thinking negatively and being negative. How you doing? It's another day. I'm here. Don't be that guy. Even SLGG, look at that. Pulled right back. Been hugging that 13 EMA all the way up. Hugged it all right here. Took a rest and consolidated. Continues to push. $18 down to $14. May get a nice push back up to $16.50. I don't think it's ready yet. See, look at that on OCG. That trend line right here. Now it's holding as support. Done for. As of right now. Coming back down to VWAP. TKAT trying to gear up for another snap. It'll happen fast. Watch it rip up over 16. TKAT. $15.40s. See how fast that's moving? 15.40s rips down just below 15. If you're market ordering in and out on that, you're only screwing yourself. You don't market order in on volatile stocks like that. EYES trying to get that rip. Patience, young grasshopper. Patience. Yeah, IMTE had a good push all the way up to 9. I'd be careful on that TKAT. I don't like how it's shimmying up like that. Usually leads to a death candle. From 1520s here, this thing could rip all the way down to 1350. I'm at 8K now on the day. And I didn't even trade TKAT at all. The EYES I made 2500, IMTX 2800, KMPH 700, LIZI 1400, OCG 700, 8K. KMPH. This one was a nice ripper right here in the morning. OCG, just a quick scalp opportunity. Right here, I think it was. LIZI, this was a morning play. This continuation move right here. EYES, I've just been scalping this thing all day. Nice morning push here. Then bounces off the VWAP a few times. IMTX, beautiful move right here. Nice pullback, pops, gears up, boom. We alerted this one in chat earlier. Everybody was all on top of this one. Made a killing on it. 2,700 bucks. I really wish I would have loaded up on that one. Looks like Powell's having his speech. Market so far is liking it. I think Powell is set to speak at what, 2 o'clock? Fed sees stronger economy and higher inflation, but no rate hikes. Market, or the SPY, clearly likes that. That's what you want to see. EKAT still pushing. Two hours before market closes. Plenty of time. Bum 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 bum. IMTE possibly could get a nice rip back up to 17. And there she goes. She trying. It does do it. Watch how fast it does it. I'm not in on it or anything. I'm just watching. This is how you learn and get better, guys. You don't have to sit there and play every single stock and play that sets up. By just sitting, watching, and observing, your brain is a natural pattern seeker. Absorb it. That way, when it does happen again, say to yourself, this looks familiar. Fail. All right, you guys have any questions for me? Feel free to ask. I'm just hanging out, seeing what else pops up. Let them be legitimate questions. I don't want to hear questions like how much do I need to start day trading, or should I quit my job to day trade? What's margin? Don't ask me stupid stuff you guys can look up. That's a big move. That's a $3 move right there. So far, CG. OCG's due for a good bounce coming up. All right, so what's your win-loss ratio if you don't mind to share? I don't even keep track of that type of stuff. Let's see. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. I'll pull it up. I got my trader sync. Let me get it up. Computer's freezing up on me. Come on. Yeah, OCG's gonna get a good pop. Back up to $10. Yeah, OCG's looking pretty good. So win rate 60%, profit factor $1.20, average return 315. So win ratio of 60%, I would say. From this November, I could go back and track all of this stuff. What makes me go into observer mode? You always want to monitor your thoughts. Always. All it takes is a click of a button for a stupid trade or a mistake. So if you're just sitting there, accumulate your thoughts, be observant, and just look at the market. I have all these charts up right here on one monitor. So I'm always going back, seeing what these stocks are doing, how they're setting up, what's the big picture. Then I have another monitor with trade ideas running. I have like 8 scanners running, so I'm filtering through that. And then I have a watch list that I just consistently run through and blow through to get a glance at these stocks. How are they looking? I just blow through them. EBON just had a big push on it. So how many times have you sat there and you just You just jumped in without even thinking about it, and it turned into a loser. And then you kicked yourself in the butt because you blew away days, weeks worth of work on one stupid trade that you didn't even think about before you entered. You just jumped in, compulsively jumped in, and now you're paying for it. Typically, I only focus on one trade at a time. I don't ever, rarely, ever trade more than 2 stocks or 1 stock at a time. I focus on the one trade because I want to be a sniper. I want quality over quantity. So if I'm trying to multitask and I'm in 3 different positions, I got so much going on, I can't think right. I want to be in the zone. I want to be in sync with that stock. Focus on that one play because that one play can make your whole day, it can make your whole week, your whole month even. Quality over quantity. Hmm. Like LIZI's trying to gear up and push. It needs to get up over that 1350. Well, it's got 2 areas. First, it's got to get over that VWAP at 13. Then it's got to get up over 1350. Then it's got a high up here at, I'm going to say 14. So it's got 3 levels to go through. Got 1225 as support. So from 13 here, it could fall to 1225, which is a buck. For it to push up over 13, maybe pop to 1325, and then it'll have to work its way to 1350. So I'm not going to risk $1.75 to try to make 25 cents on a little pop here. It's just not worth it. Ya dig? UYES still hanging out. I like it. I think it's going to have a big move on it. I really do. If you just scroll out on this, even on the 10-minute, it's just been building and building and building. Resistance there. All back. Even back further. Way back here. So you see how resistance, top, 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 and it's getting really, really tight. It's building up potentially for that big boom. That nuke. How close it is. 13 or 1450's that trigger. Pop over 1450, pop to 15, pull back 1450 support, 16 bucks. Almost looks like a gun. Here's your gun right here. Or actually, it's like that. Where's the trigger? Pull the gun. Blast off. Oh, yeah. I think OCG's gearing up right here. Just a straight fade all the way from almost 11 all the way down to 860s. It's starting to try to gear up, get that nice pop. It'll pop right back up here to almost $10. Then when it starts doing it, people start chasing after it. Just observing this stock. I want to see what it does. A lot of being a trader is just sitting here watching the tape. Wow, SLGG sure did take a dump, huh? I'd be careful if you're shorting pre-market, man. That's some risky business right there. Those stocks move so volatile and you can get stuck. Ooh, you're asking for a disaster with that. I'd be careful. I've had a lot of people come into the chat. They trade pre-market and after hours, and I warn them, you're playing with fire. And then eventually they message me and say, you know what? You were right. I got too confident and cocky trading after hours and pre-market, and I got burnt. I try to stay far away from pre-market trading. It's just too risky. Now that OCG pulled back, it geared up. Now it's taken off. Let's get that push up to 950s. I loaded up on OCG 6,000 shares. Just below $9 here. I've been scaling out of my position. Nice and slow as it's pushing up over 920s. And I'm out. I'll take it. Up $3,000 now on OCG. I just crossed over 10K profit on the day. Let's go. Told you guys a good bounce was coming on OCG. I like locking in profits. I always put a price target of where I think it'll go. But I'm not going to be a greedy little pig. I like locking in profits along the way just to guarantee it and lock it in, because this could easily get a death candle, slam, and just kill my confidence. So I want to keep my confidence at a high level, pay myself along the way as my plan is working for me. Stock made a low right here at VWAP, 863s. Started pushing up, broke up over 9, got that pullback, made its first higher low, gearing up, blast off. Even looking at the bigger picture too. See, the stock topped out and it's just been pulling back, pulled all the way back down to the area. It bounced right here. Volume's been retracing on it. And even looking at the 3-minute, slap a line on that bad boy. Not yet. Not yet. Crossed over right here. Pulled back. That's your confirmation. Boom. I know what I'm doing, guys. Been doing this for almost 6 years. Why you ain't in the chat? That's on you. We're all in here every day killing it. Killing it. Learning, growing as a community, as a team, working together, calling out stocks, having multiple eyes in the market, showing up every day, learning, getting better, learning, getting better. It's a process. Woo! You say EYES. What about it? Mm-hmm. That's why you sit and just be observant. That's why you guys hear me go quiet a lot of times. 'Cause I'm just sitting, I'm observing, my eyes are scanning everywhere for setups. Plain and simple. That EYES just been setting up. Getting close. I've been saying that all day. At this point, I would put an OCO order in, or just a stop loss. 1390, 1389. Not exactly at 14, because that's where all the market makers know everybody's putting their stop. You want to give the stock room to move. We go back on EYES. What's today? Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Friday. Friday here, it really took off at 313. Once it took off, never looked back. 1250 all the way up to 1550. I think this is a gimme for sure. IMTE, that could pop up to 850. EYES starting to lift. $14.50, here it goes. Here she goes, guys. Told, told you a big move was coming. Now, how does it feel to get paid? Come on. It feels good, don't it? That's what we do here. We make that money, guys. I try telling you guys. Join the chat room. We're out here every day doing this. Every day. Boom. 1470s. 1,000 shares? That's $700. Next stop, 15 bucks. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Get that money. IMTX getting a pop on it. Enjoy those profits on EYES, guys. From here, I'm going to sign off. Join the guys over in the Discord. Be safe out there. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Invest in that education, guys. It'll pay off in dividends down the road. March Madness. Boom, baby. So many stocks today. I'm pumped. I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. 10K in a day? Who the heck does that? Who does that? In the video description, there should be a link to the Discord, or you could go over to my YouTube channel, which keeps signing me out for some reason. And in the About section, there should be a link. Let's see. Right here. Go to the About section on my page. Scroll down a little bit. Got all these links right here. Discord chat room. Click on that. It'll direct you right to it. Right here. Also, click the join button. Day Trading Masterclass. Or unlock the Discord chat room. Choice is yours. Join the wolf pack. Slowly but surely growing. Stronger and stronger every day. TKAT blasting off again. OCG $10. EYES pushing 15. So many stocks are perking up right now, guys. Take advantage of them. Continue coming back. You'll learn something new every day. I guarantee it.